Stadium or Abra Manchester City Ekwakoshia Brentford. So boss player Ocean Man City a form one from October, November to mid-December. Just one win in all competitions. It's natural say Man City form no aba form, but in recent matches, almost past 3 matches or more, that is Baku against Leicester City, Baku against West Ham, and Baku in the FA Cup against Salford. No, almost to me winning me and sending na. And Crawford say contemplate say when a best started run now, Man City they be a new momo in the second half of the season na. But that tougher test now on Benya or Brentford no, and a Chelsea on toward that run now, and I say a back cutting short with just 3 wins. Osha Brentford da omu home no omo ya de pa. Omo lose just 2 matches, and those 2 matches no about in January December Abra Forest kwasha omu 2-0 and Arsenal kwasha omu 3-1. So it shows you say Southcourt Brentford Community Stadium now kwa share Thomas Frank Emrante na omu ya de pa and ombetumi hawadri and Osha home standing na omu the second just Liverpool and a danoso. Liverpool no SIA league table winners. Omna say at that top. Eti Echra will say Brentford at the second. Na Liverpool are all form now in the Premier League than the topper. Brentford more home no anu den pa in the Premier League. Eti Manchester City kwa all kono. And no ma ben any be expect say ombe tumi aye no ma tumi de anya da win our Brentford Community Park. So ukoshia Thomas Frank Mrante na they are just like Fulham. Every phase of the game, Brentford are very good. They press in a man-to-man fashion with great physicality. Nogard, Jensen, Damsgaard, no one fifino. Omu very physical. Imbuemo, Kevin Shada, and Yonawisa, Omu di animuno, Omu very physical. It is about say team being pressed so high, no suffocate to build up, no for physicality and kanwa. Brentford Sankophonibia. Brentford say teams now they are able to defend in a mid and low block, almost had the physicality account. It's about Brentford. Thomas Frank team now in every facet of the game. Almost say a team now. Omo body up play from the backer. Ombe to me bubu oppress no. Yehu omo first go omo Manchester City at the Etihad. Abra omo nullify Guardiola a person and the question first go. So it shows us that when you are playing against Brentford, ASL prepare in every stage of the game. And almost there were transitions with Mbemo, with Risa and Shada Omudi Animuno. It will question Brentford ASL you very careful. But a Kwambe so and then Man City able to media Brentford. Dear near expert to say Man City bet to me a the Brentford. Bako Omoba Penny Brentford deep. Bako omo penny Brentford nso a ombe use a compact attacking structure and amiensa omo be ensure say omo raise defense ni ye against my friend Brentford a transitions no. These are the 3 things Manchester City betumi aye e de atumi ahye Brentford, and these are 3 things ye expect say Man City be ye e de atia Brentford. Ohwe Chelsea and Brentford, Osha Arsenal and Brentford over to me use eno as template to their over expertise against Manchester City. Arsenal and Chelsea making sure say they will pin Brentford 4-4-4-2, 5-3-2 shape deep in their own half. Dear Tina Omoyanisa, see a penny deep war half now. Who start a counter attack now adding because we are far away from opponents in a room. And to omo penny omo deep, making sure say enya dia wisa, enya dia imbomo ebe to me started transition from deep. Omo say making sure say ombe use compact attacking structure mom enya dia a penny Brentford 4 block no. Di entia so use compact attacking structure na olusu boa obetumi counter pressing no regain ball no sani be a Brentford for no and to mean transition against omo because omo penny omo tokro do machi it said the be out sa tokro na do machi no Brentford and to mean use no and ye counter press Brentford for no ye lusu ball na ni a press ni anje eno na Arsenal eno na Chelsea e use to Brentford omo mienu sa making sure say Ombe use a very good rest defense ewo machia. Sabono instead of say omo counter press no omo nya that rest defense will ensure say Brentford and to me more counter attack. If you Okosia Brentford beer, you think about transitions because they can defend mid block, they can defend low block, and your compact, your narrow. It is a bear over avoid the transitional movements now. In Bomoni Wisa, Edinburgh, how you make sure that you counter press in a compact attacking structure, you pin them deep, send a bear distance, increase to start the transitions. No one you see a proper race defense, about me stop Brentford for a counter attack. No, and when the air say Man City for able to me. But the problem with Man City is say, was self physicality now, match Brentford nana. Sɛ Man City to me really doors ne dia minister Brentford because we tria for mo so match ne be den dia Man City going forward by expect say Man City our picking form no obetumi atoa so atumi get a win or draw over the Brentford Community Park. Another important detail I want match me say boss player in the past 2 matches Erling Haaland actually 3 goals. Also, or hit a little bit of a rough patch, kaka. About no expected goals of 8, no, I said just 2 goals. Now, about chances in the but in the past 2 matches in the Premier League, Washa Leicester Bako and Wakwasha West Ham United and Sumienu. It's a choice, Erling Haaland and Kaka Kanu or Piki and player Bakwa within that 2 matches, no, what forming that connection with Savino, a very good 1v1 player. Or repeat in crosses or ball passes in behind Edema Erling Haaland to get onto it. It's a player Bibe Shogwa. Me expect Erling Haaland ever continue in a good run of form in front of goal, not to me a shego. So me predicted there, me to me I can say over 1.5 over 2.5 bet to me to see both teams to score likely. But say obi bet to me really there make the person Man City ever continue or more run no mind 3 consecutive wins in the Premier League. But player Yanko Chelsea Football Club. Almost so I hit a little bit of a rough patch. Because on my last 4 matches now, on my boy in the Premier League, you know, Omu Yinibi. On my cover draw, over the Goodison Impact against Everton. On my any Fulham abo over the Stamford Bridge Elusu. On my Ipswich Town, that Portman Road Stadium, and also Chelsea Ekolusu, and on the Selhurst Park against Crystal Palace, and also Omukwa draw. 84 consecutive matches in the Premier League, and yeah, dear Chelsea to me Winibi. But in the FA Cup against Mokambi, you saw to me share 6er, a boy more yes say able to me regaining omo confidence. But those 4 matches now Chelsea abona omu wini. What are the problems? Problems now a woman and anything. But I say Chelsea struggle against low and mid blocks, especially Everton and Fulham. These 2 teams no more in the low and mid block. Not Chelsea struggle say ombe to me a breaky omo down. But I say Chelsea to me and kill off games. So na Chelsea bobo in these 4 games na omo na air control game no omo na create chances na omo nko for the second goal omo nko for the third goal and today be na opponents no e wo game nim adia ba kono no say Chelsea to me and close off games because of individual mistakes bia no mu defenders ni ye hwetoso na darabio yo ni Axel Disasimo and no ma bia no omo ye o park no so eti they were struggling against low and mid blocks. No one killing off games when momentum no our mo side and no one to mean close off games so opponents in ever game anymore and na omu coach Enzo Maresca no say late tactical adjustments in the match. Boss player, would you believe say 4 matches no more boy in emu 3 bako a substitution in the 73rd minute. Only Everton but all struggle time or substitution in 73rd minute. Only Fulham or struggle time or substitution in 75th minute. Only Crystal Palace or Crystal Palace attacker first substitution in 81st minute. It's just say the late tactical adjustments now. Na Enzo Maresca no so and to me I'm wanting my friend Chelsea Football Club. So we go Fulham. Now only do Fulham by 1-0. Now what chance say Ubesha Fulham by 2 or 3 goals you should take it. Because Fulham a very good team. They are always in the game. Ombe to me come back in the game. And we been a see omo our team a friend Fulham and Chelsea now. Of course was Stamford Bridge. Against Ipswich, Chelsea were lackluster in front of goal. They couldn't bypass Karim McKenna's mid block and low block now or yeah no and Abrante so your friend Shondash so low block or yeah oh good impact no na hurt him friend Chelsea but against Crystal Palace highlighted clear say the tactical idea of Enzo Maresca no it is never in doubt. Tactical idea na Enzo Maresca won it is never in doubt. He's the best man to lead Chelsea Football Club. Now, Enzo Maresca ama Chelsea are unpredictable. Medical be catch us say or 3-2-5 or 3-1-6 or 2-3-5. Adanukra Oliver Glasner so they also say or 4-1-5. Against Crystal Palace or say they are the full cry by. Na interest had the full na or the buy na against Bournemouth for Mukwako Siomuno a bad headache for Bournemouth head coach Andoni Iraola. So on also a Kwambe sooner now. Obe share Chelsea or prepare against Chelsea. Chelsea used to 3-2-5 in settled play on attacking structure no. In recycled possession, someone who park in Fifi, no one to be breaking opponents down. No one the comma keeper and say almost shot as a free keeper no harbor about 4-2-5 and mature didn't use 4-2-5 no a +1 in the build up send a remember numerical overload no a saying a 5 on the attacking line right from the first phase of build up and really Enzo Maresca Arjuna or now 3-2-5 no so ukwa share team bia team now say the emphasis of the 3-2-5 is central progression because you have a box 4 box won 4 players in them. It is our baby Shiawa and so stopping that central progression. It is our own teams no Musha Guardiola City or Musha Mikel Arteta Arsenal or Musha Enzo Maresca Chelsea. You could see them using a narrow structure 4-4-2 4-2-4 5-3-2 5-2-3 with the main aim say these defensive structures and could stopping these teams say omun to me more born and fima. Because 3-2-5 no a narrow at the tip. A chile one also a 3-2 and a narrow. Now a widen at the aqua animu 5 now or more trap pitch them. It's yes we are or more. Yes, we are making sure say yes we animu hono a very narrow send a bear about copy that 3-2 narrow shape of that 3-2-5. And when the team's near Enzo Maresca will say Crystal Palace coach Oliver Glasner or defend it in a 5-2-3. Or 2 pair any one few. But 2-3 a narrow. I best stopping it 3-2-5 no. And instead of going into the match with the usual 4-2-5 from goal kick and 3-2-5 in attacking structure no, or now you said there be obey you a simple 4-3-3. Simple 4-3-3. Now who you so 2-3. 2-3 no on one upper client or 4 and when you 4-3 overload on when you front press no when you 4-3 overload. Unfifi near 2, Nimfifi near 3 was a 3v2 overload on Unfifi no. It's now next Oliver Glasner SRC making adaptations to also a defensive structure now or this year Chelsea no. And in the first half, not on to me. Chelsea for no bro more in the first half. Aha, enemy problem say Chelsea and finishing off games a bro more momentum no. Not Chelsea inside the Crystal Palace to in the first half. Not Chelsea but to say 3 or 4 goals in the first half, but almost say only 1 goal. It's a Crystal Palace there be no more game nim. Yen shade there na Crystal Palace na omun to me en copy with the 4-3-3 of Abrante Enzo Maresca. Instead of going with the 3-2 narrow shape now, or the better build up, widening shape. No. It's we use 3-2. Why do you yourself by blocking central progression with the narrow base? Now there be mean you 3-2. Me me baby you a 4-3. Me widen fullbacks no be inverted, or be stay wide. Near force so obe free be jumping our wide area. Free now be jumping our fullback also our wide area. In free one in the hole, make me locate player no free. And the Enzo Maresca can tactically wabbing. Yeah. When in the oye or with the teams, no who send you obey to me prepare against teams. Yeah, who West Ham. He took advantage of the high positioning of West Ham fullbacks. Or Bomo transitions, sir. And we are now West Ham at the 3. Or Leicester City. Or somebody defending in the back 5. Or you saw 3-1-6. Or by Brentford. on somebody defending the back five or 4-3-1-6 or Crystal Palace who say use a narrow 5-2-3 shape and they are stopping a 3-2-5 no it instead use a wide 4-3-3 shape
or tactically sound na me hwe game nam say wow
Maresca enim de oye but players in and letting it down 05 ko first image near
join the live on Facebook Angel FM Kumasi 96.1
yanhwe ekwan a na sa 4-3-3 no ha Crystal Palace with the movement of Crystal Palace wing backs no ekwan no muntumi nkopi no omuntumi nkopi with the movement of South full back na Chelsea for a widen the heights no eti yan hade ubo say Chelsea for body up play because so many 4-3 overload on Crystal Palace at 4-3 ninti now as obi jumpe ababe press full back no nipa na so jump ababe press full back no entumi nya double pivot na omo because the double pivot no ofin finfin ho na obabe jumpe on full back na abeka ba ko pe o finfin ho Chelsea benya a 3v1 overload e finfin ho eti now na esa wing back mum and a free baby a wo no no obabe press Chelsea full back sa wing back na na adwe say obabe press Chelsea full back mean say Chelsea winger no e be free to receive eti Chelsea for first goal no yehu de Jadon Sancho ade ye defender no against Crystal Palace 05 misoko anim mienu mame uba hu say ball na ba no na Jadon Sancho ay free because Munoz na onu na wing back no esa onu ne jumping akoko press Kukurela the left back to prevent an overload on Crystal Palace for a forward line no eti way South 4-3-3 na aboa no amana atumi progressive from there Jadon Sancho je ball na Chelsea enya 4v3 on Crystal Palace a back line no ena Chelsea e di share first goal Chelsea shall continue and use that same 4-3-3 another example uba who say because say I have 4v3 overload until my friend Palace a front line inti esa wing back biom and a self free baby a wono no sako jumpe on Chelsea fullback or yes or jumping na tokro asaba be da ho ye pass ball no ma palma now Crystal Palace asanya a 4v5 Chelsea enya a 5v4 overload on Crystal Palace backline na omedeko sequence where ACSA but Chelsea aren't taking advantage. They just scored one goal and to me I'm what Chelsea. I'm a Crystal Palace by game name individual mistake against from Kopama Olusu Bono and I'm a Chelsea for Crystal Palace for no to me take no. So there's nothing in doubt about Enzo Maresca tactical acumen. I don't know on how to prepare against teams no on him send a team be abon ball obetumi match team be boot for boot but players no individual mistakes players no say omon killing off games and players no omon amadwen say omon to be close off games abra Chelsea leading no and e ha omo but okwa share Bournemouth you know say Bournemouth a high pressing side Bournemouth for there a bassa okwa high press na or hardwing they are one of the top pressing sides in England eti say Enzo Maresca prepare the attacking structure no so ese oye ready for Bournemouth or Baba press womu omu press ye pa with Antoine Semenyo with Dango Ouattara with Clive Etimo omu lead the press no they put aggressive pressure on the ball omu ye Arsenal bi omu ye Man City bi ni nyina omu wini yen kai se omu ko Old Trafford esa ko share Manchester United by 3 goals eti abasa Bournemouth so upset to big teams there omunim ye eti Chelsea should be well aware of Bournemouth threats na omubo posu in the press and also in the transitions may expect to say Chelsea be find the way be e dey break Bournemouth press no if on the call long ball to the number 9 and also be try a break it with quick third man combinations in the central areas but I'm expecting say Chelsea ball Stamford Bridge no ombe to me enya da win over 1.5 ebe to me ato e game no so boss player time o am in Liverpool kakra okay boss player Liverpool so ne Nottingham Forest over the City ground a very tough match because Nottingham Forest and so form. Yankai said the first match on ball Anfield no Nottingham Forest we need by 1-0. But the idea Nuno Espirito Santo and so they come into that match no and anana efe or start say the double pivot no say omumom kwaba wings no mun to mean stop it team a friend in Liverpool a wide threat no it you say Elliot Anderson no about as a left midfielder you say Dominguez no about as a right midfielder. So the Brembe to me about fullback no more double up on Salah and Luis Diaz and her team and friend Liverpool ye. In the second half and slot adjusted the position of another say or inverting more no quite anymore no and one year changes and or they elanga and mubamua and it has no doy a Liverpool on the transition. It will a Liverpool. How would you prepare against Nottingham Forest? Ebia approaching any the same. To say the Obabaye or Anfield no. Now Obo home. The positioning of the fullbacks against Nottingham Forest and a big key for onslaught. Umamu pusiku animu bebria. Elanga, Morgan Gibbs White, any Abrante friend Hassan Odoi, Ombetumia how with the space in behind. And Omunim Kwaya, Ombefas were defended deep with their 4-2-4. No more out suffocating say want to mean your space and fans show play no more hitting on the transitions. But boss player I may expect to say Liverpool bet to me winning match way no more keep it on more title run no in checker a bet to me bomb see Liverpool a bet to me winning and that's over 1.5 meter per se Nottingham Forest a bet to me go Chris Wood our form no a bet to me at what's now a the team friend Nottingham Forest boss player.
Okay. Well, tactical, but that's still live.